None of us are immune to times of great depression. And some of us tend to stay depressed a long time when we go down into the valley. It is easy going down there, but coming out of the dark valley is never easy, and it truly requires a walk of faith. Trusting God to be faithful in our own human strength is nearly impossible with God, but with God we can rise again much quicker. What's impossible to us is possible with God. And there's no valley too low that God can't reach. There's no pits of hell too low that God cannot reach. There's nothing that God cannot reach us tonight. The same God that was there, like I said just a few minutes ago, the same God that was there in your deepest, most wonderful victories can be there today. He can dry your tears. He can make a new day. He can bring a new dawning. He is there today. At his darkest moment, how many of you have been at your darkest moment tonight? Elijah had a visitation from the angel of the Lord. This was the Old Testament version of saying that Jesus came to him when he needed him the most. And that's exactly what God will do to you today. He will come to you when you need him the most. He's not going to leave you desolate. He gave Elijah food and water so that he might regain his strength. To each of us, it simply means that when we need Jesus the most, he is always there. Jesus comes to give us that bread of life daily. And he gives us the infilling of the power of the Holy Ghost and the water of the Word. These are the food and drink that we all need to be overcomers. We are overcomers of our testimonies. God knows our limitations and our frail human flesh. Jesus knows from his own personal experiences of weakness, doubts, fears, and troubles that we will all face every day. And sometimes we are so filled with self-pity and so far down in the dumps that God has to come to us more than once, feeding us with his word, filling us with his spirit, and giving us strength for the journey of life before us. We're all on a journey tonight. My divorce broadcast is called Divorce Journey, and it's called that for a reason, because it's a journey that I had to take. Some of you've got journeys that you have to take tonight. And sometimes the road may get tired. Sometimes it may get weak. Sometimes you feel like you can't even stand. But we can't go through point A to point B without going through that journey. And the whole time in that journey, God will be there with us. He'll never leave us and he'll never forsake us. We leave him, but he never leaves us.